There is a space between the person you were and the person that you are becoming. It's a space of uncertainty, discomfort, and sometimes pain. But this space isn't empty. It's filled with transformation. The caterpillar doesn't know it's becoming a butterfly. It flows with nature, making the transformation seemingly effortless. We resist this in-between space because it feels unfamiliar, taking us out of our comfort zone. But this transitional space is exactly where the magic happens. Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tarot Tatle. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. I'm getting ready to dive right in there. There you have it. And your first card out, the Lovers, a shared destiny. This talks about a deep soul bond. This talks about a choice. Now, when we draw the Lovers, it talks about a major choice that has impactful consequences. Now, this sits in your hopes. With the Knight of Wands, this talks about wearing many hats, wearing different costumes. Whatever it is, you're hoping that this soul connection, the one that sits in your hopes, takes off with passion. Now, the energy balancing you is fast motion. With the Chariot, we're talking about something that could be both literal or figurative. This is talking about using willpower and determination in order to move forward. Now we're talking about success. With the Hermit in your fears, fearing that this fast movement is going to take you to a space of being alone, perhaps. With the Hermit, it's a space that requires you to follow your inner light, your wisdom that helps you discover yourself, understand where you are. What you're fearing is the closing out of a cycle, with the World a completion, something that allows for a triumph in all of our undertakings. Now, we could be talking about long distance travel, something that you might have to do alone. Maybe it's closing out the cycle that you're fearing you might have to do. With the Nine of Pentacles, we are talking about independent energy. This is an energy of enjoying life's little pleasures. Now this is talking about putting on a personal signature of self-expression. This is having that individuality that you have to offer to whatever this soul connection is on your mind. Now in your hidden position is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, abandoned. With the Five of Pentacles, it brings forth an energy of challenging us to change our values, understand what we truly have. It is then that you can bask in the glory of the Nine of Pentacles, understanding that at any point of the journey you have exactly the resources in order for that moment to happen. Now you, in your current environment, with the Page of Swords, trying to find things out, looking things up, maybe even doing research in terms of what the choice is that's in your mind space, whatever this shared destiny is. With a Star, we're talking about something that brings in healing and hope. something that brings in inspiration. Now with the star, we're talking about an energy that provides you with a renewal. This is a renewed sense of hope that you are sitting with, something that allows you to tap into the Knight of Wands energy, have an adventure each day. The energy that's balancing you is the Five of Wands. This could require more than one energy coming together. This might be pooling skills, trying to understand each person's contribution. Now this might be some kind of selection process, Taurus, something that takes off at quite a speed, something that provides intense healing. With Judgment, we're talking about a period of ending, Taurus, an awakening, a self-realization. Now this is something that's happening in your current environment, in your outside world. It's evaluating your life to embrace whatever transformation might be happening. Now this might be something that's happening through introspection, by spending the time of being alone and looking within, finding the answers and the solutions, understanding that this part of the journey is providing the closing out of a cycle and providing the resources and the skills that are required for the next step of the journey. Now this talks about success in your physical world, Taurus. With the Eight of Cups, we're talking about a journey that closes out a cycle. This is asking the questions of what makes you happy. Now this is something that may require you to abandon whatever it is that you might have accumulated. This is in the quest of love. Whatever it is, it has you looking at an ending and walking towards closing out that cycle with what you should know. And the King of Cups. This is the female embodiment of the King of Cups. This is a king who is the master of emotions, someone who's emotionally mature, someone who has a balance between the heart and the mind. Now this could be an independent approach in terms of finding emotional balance. It might be something that requires you to master your emotional control without suppressing your feelings. Now what has brought you here? Oh, in your hidden position. Well, sorry. With the King of Cups. Two kings. Now, the kings represent the highest level of mastery in their respective suits. Again, needing that emotional balance that is not just used to balance your emotions for yourself, but something that you are able to lead with. Now, we could be talking about someone who loves you very much, someone who feels as though they have been left out in the cold, cannot enjoy the comfort that you are able to provide. Now, what has brought you here? Following your heart's desire. With the Knight of Cups, we're talking about an energy that has you carefully carrying your cup of love. This is being in the pursuit of love and beauty, following one's heart's desire. Now, this talks about being able to forgive. With the Seven of Pentacles, wow, this talked about waiting in order to follow your heart's desire. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is putting in the hard work, sowing your seeds of intentions and having the virtue of patience in order to attain some kind of balance, in order to heal in your current environment. A period of waiting must have been required. Now what takes you into the future is a different perspective, looking at things differently. This is that moment of pause that has you looking at life from a new perspective. It requires you to surrender, let go of any resistance. This is looking at teamwork and collaboration from a different perspective, understanding the qualities that make a team work. Now in your future we talk about not having all of the information. With the Seven of Swords, this could be an energy of leaving without saying goodbye. There might be information that is scattered that you are not privy to yet. But the Seven of Swords brings an important energy. It's asking you to live free from ego, interact with spontaneity, accept one another, and let go of the need to be in control, to have all of the answers. Know that when you are meant to have them, you will. It was finding your balance and adaptability that had you go through a phase of letting go of that resistance in both these cards, knowing that life is an illusion to an extent, the things we don't understand. With the Emperor energy, this is the female embodiment, someone who's a leader in some way, constructing plans, establishing systems. This is talking about leading others with some kind of precision. Looking at the Eight of Cups journey, it's in the questioning of what makes us happy, the path to happiness. Sorry, I have to pause. You bounce it out. Here we go. Now with the Emperor energy, we're talking about something that you are able to take charge in. The Emperor stands as a beacon of knowledge, a force to be reckoned with. Now what you should know, wow, two Emperors, the male and female embodiment of the Emperor. Now you have very strong energy that's supporting you, that's playing out in your energy. We're talking about a leader, a strategist, someone you are able to meet on equal grounding. Now this might have been someone you've waited to be able to pursue in the past. In your hidden position is the Empress. You do have a lot of energies supporting you. With the Empress, an embodiment of all of the queens. This is an energy of someone who sits in your hidden position, someone who symbolizes motherhood, fertility, love, beauty. Now, she's an inspiration that helps you to develop your creative side. This might be a new project, this might be something that I cannot see it. With the Knight of Swords, a fast messenger. Both of these messengers, a deliverer of truth. This messenger carries a message of love. It's going to be something that may carry logic rather than emotion. It's something that you might have to make a quick decision on. Wow. With Temperance, we're talking about having found your balance and moderation through the virtue of temperance, finding that harmony and inner balance now. This is a positive sign of your life. Having the balance through mind and spirit. That period of waiting was important. Wow. With the Two of Cups, oh, Taurus, this brings in true love. Something you've truly loved with the Two of Cups. This is something that talks about a union. It might be a friendship, a deep understanding, selfless giving. It's spurring you on to make the changes within yourself in order to have it reflected back at you. It's understanding the spirit of a mirror, always reflecting, never judging. With the Six of Wands, this messenger comes with recognition of what may have seemed to be. Now the Six of Wands talks about public recognition, something that you may not be able to see yet. It might be hidden behind the cloak of judgment, the period where we are so busy focused on what is going on around us that we cannot see the forest from the trees. With the Six of Wands, it's something that propels you forward. With the Eight of Swords, it's an energy of being protected. Eight of Swords allows you to use your mental faculty, accomplish something in the material world through applying your mind. Night might have you feeling restricted. It might be a period of waiting. It might be a period where you have to guide others. Know that there are paths that are being opened, paths that you are not aware of yet. Now, what you should know with justice, we talk about something that brings in fairness and balance, the moderation that you might have been searching for. Now, this could talk about a legal dispute or an important decision that has long-term implications, consequences. It might have to do with this quick decision. Now, in your hidden position is the Ten of Swords. We're talking about something that brings in despair. This might be a painful ending. Something that has you turning your life around, trying to bring about improvements. It talks about gathering of minds, like-mindedness, exploring new realms of creative thinking and dynamic communication. With the Three of Wands, it's something that has your strong and focused mind, your individual creativity. Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed this Tatle. Until your next one, bye for now.